This is Paul Pearson, host of Star Time. And when I'm not stopping a Mercer Island street brawl, I'm listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Dealing with COVID-19 is uncharted territory, and everyone has different challenges. People may feel anxious, down, or overwhelmed. For some, these feelings can lead to changes in sleep patterns, an increased use of alcohol or drugs, or withdrawing from the people around them. If you know someone who's having a hard time coping, you can help by reaching out to talk and listen. To learn more about how you can help someone in need, call the Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 800-273-TALK. Brought to you by the state of Washington.
Hi, it's your favorite Rainier Avenue radio host from the Clean Greens Living Live show. It's Queen Bree
and Robin T.
Our show is live every Thursday at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with topics ranging from life from the farm, health and wellness, and race and social justice.
We feature guests each week with expertise in activism, entrepreneurship, healing, and food justice.
So come join your girls live every Thursdays at 3:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Clean Greens Living Live show. You can even call in and be a part of the show. See you then.
This is Monique Lee from the Afternoons with Monique show. I'm also the owner of Seattle Love Broker, a relationship consulting and matchmaking company. Tune in every Thursday afternoon at 1 p.m. to listen to intriguing, informative, and entertaining guests share stories of their past and vision for the future of our community.
You probably have questions about COVID vaccines. Here are some answers about how they're being made.
How are COVID vaccines being produced faster?
Usually, vaccine testing and production are separate steps. But because of the pandemic, vaccines are being developed on parallel tracks. So both steps are happening just at the same time.
How are the vaccines being tested?
Right now, several different COVID vaccines are in testing. Each go through multiple clinical trials with up to thousands of volunteers.
How do vaccines get approved?
Not all COVID vaccine versions will make it to the final stages of testing and approval. Produced vaccines that do not pass clinical trials will be destroyed. But for those that do pass, a team of medical experts will examine test results and possible side effects. If the vaccine is effective and safe, it gets approved and gets to you. Go to covidvaccinewa.org to learn more. A message from the state of Washington.
Rainier Avenue Radio, your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
What's good? You're locked into Fresh Juice right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. I'm D Money.
What's up? It's Pint Patron.
ID yourself, you heard? Every Wednesday, 9 to 11, with interviews,
new hip hop and R&B,
straight from Washington streets and worldwide. Don't go nowhere. Here's the first song.
Look, mama, I made it. Single mother, you ain't have any help. Now your son's on the magazine shelf. Look, mama, I made it. Benz logo on the car keys and my name in bright lights on the marquee. Look, mama, I made it. Some of your friends said I would fail, said I'd end up dead or in jail, but look, mama, I made it. I knew I'd get my life on track, and I knew you always had my back. Look, mama, I made it. You only get one on this earth. My mother is first. She tell you I've been gutter from birth. I'm running through the alley with my homie blood on my shirt, thinking if I don't get revenge for him, what am I worth? Nothing is worse than a mother seeing her son in a hearse in front of the church. The hood is full of hunger and thirst. Stuck in reverse, stuck in the curse. Gun under my shirt. I got it out the mud and the dirt with nothing but work. I stayed in a little trouble. Got me some steel knuckles. Punching like Ali Muhammad. Till you probably vomit. Now that's an ill scuffle. Life was a real struggle. Trying to find guidance. I'm watching TV like what the fuck can I learn from Will's uncle? Shit, I survived. They owe me a giant trophy. Now I'm arriving at island somewhere flying low-key with my Hawaiian Sophie. The icy rollie. No buying rice and roni. Kobe steak with a side of gnocchi. Lay back and light a stogie like this changed my boy. Only thing that never changed me is the fame, my boy. I'm trying to exchange my pain for joy. My homie left the dope game for real estate. I don't blame my boy. And you bitches do better. I'm trying to curve me a dime for every time I couldn't rub two nickels together. Y'all thought it was funny. I got 99 problems, ain't none of them money. Who laughing now? Look, mama, I made it. Single mother, you ain't have any help. Now your son's on the magazine shelf. Look, mama, I made it. Benz logo on the car keys and my name in bright lights on the marquee. Look, mama, I made it. Some of your friends said I would fail, said I'd end up dead or in jail, but look, mama, I made it. I knew I'd get my life on track, and I knew you always had my back. Look, mama,
when I was hungry something on the table. Colored money with the staples, crumbs the government that gave you. We curl up on the couch under the blanket in winters, watching them draw the lottery, hoping and praying we winners. It was rough, but not enough to cancel Thanksgiving dinner. Stuffing tough, you warm it up and give a plate to my nigga. He never forgot. 7th grade, I had 3 shirts from lacrosse, 3 pair of jeans from Boss. I'd mix and match them, of course. In the past, talked about your drug habit and shit. Told that story enough. Now I'm happy to spit about kitchen renovations. Look how much these cabinets fit. From rock bottom to $30,000 granite and trips to the grocery store, not on a budget. Get what you want and love it. They got your fresh bluefin. Get another one, fuck it. This for the single mom who did it when my dad was lacking. Funny he disappeared, but you made magic happen. You pat my back and rub my chest when that asthma attacking. Bake me my favorite cake. I licked the batter laughing. You made everything better. Mother, you're beautiful. The dumb decisions I made, nothing to do with you. You raised me better than that. So whoever saw Michelle's son on corners with drugs, I knew better. I apologize to the lovely woman I idolized that held me down since I arrived. Look, mama, I made it.
Single mother, you ain't have any help. Now your son's on the magazine shelf. Look, mama, I made it. Benz logo on the car keys and my name in bright lights on the marquee. Look, mama, I made it. Some of your friends said I would fail, said I'd end up dead or in jail, but look, mama, I made it. I knew I'd get my life on track, and I knew you always had my back. Look, mama, I made it. Look, mama, I made it.
Shouts out to all the moms out there, man. Had to play that one from King Crooked and Joel Ortiz. Look, Mama, production by Hitmaker off of the Rise and Fall of Slaughterhouse album right there.
Yeah, that was hard, man. Happy belated Mother's Day.
Yeah, definitely, man. You tuned in to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio. Myself, D Money.
Pint size Patron.
And hey, look, ID yourself. Join us for the show.
Yeah. Can y'all hear me this week?
You got a little bit of a buzz going on. It's like type of deal. Yeah, man, a good show planned for y'all. I gotta change that background. Yeah.
Is that a little better if I hold this?
It's still kind of it's still
man,
like
I need some more headphones, man. This is getting annoying.
Yeah, good show for you. Got 3 guests on tonight's program.
There goes Miles checking in with us. What up, Miles?
Man, even before I get the whole thing out, there we go. But every Wednesday night, you can check out Fresh Juice with new hip hop and R&B, 9 to 11 p.m. We scoured the internet, try to find some of the newest cuts of the week, but we also interview artists. And like we said, we got 3 of them tonight. And they all do 3 different things, man. Later on in the program, we're going to get on a comedian. We haven't had a comedian on in a long time. He goes by the name of Shang right there. He has a show at Nate Jackson's Comedy Club, I believe, this weekend. So, yeah, he'll be on the program. Also, coming on will be a singer out of L.A. By the name of Gemaine. And, man, if you didn't like that Giddy Up joint that we played a couple weeks ago, you have to learn a lot more from this cat. Woo! I don't know what he did with that Juvie sample, but we'll find out about that. And in studio as well, we got Mikey Metgala right there, man. Yeah, definitely. So lots in store coming at you. But before we bring in our guests, man, just want to check in real quick with you guys. Do anything special for your moms or what's been up with you this past week?
I had the brother in town, and we took my mom out to eat for brunch.
Yeah,
and we hit a few spots, man. Everything was like 2-3 hour wait, and they weren't taking reservations.
Everybody's out, right?
But we found something for like 30-45 minutes, and we're like, no, put us on the list. That was nothing.
Yeah, okay.
I saw a meme, and they were saying Mother's Day, all the restaurants are packed. Father's Day, they want you to barbecue.
They want the fathers to cook.
Yo, big facts.
And I guess, I don't know, I think part of it's because it's probably a little bit warmer in June.
Yeah, it is. I get it. But sometimes, fathers really be putting it down on the grill, though. So,
Yeah.
What about you, ID, man?
I kept it mad chill, man. My mother was with her own with her own kind of personal agenda this year, and so I kind of let her kind of run in her little rabbit hole and go and do what she had to go and do. It's kind of cool, when I'm a little older now. My mother's our adventures are different. So like our adventures are more parallel than together at this point in life, where she'll take a trip. For example, this Mother's Day, she'll take a trip to like Oregon, and I'll like take my first trip, with my family being out for my first Father's Day, right? And so we'll sit there and we'll recontact each other and compare the day. Like, well, so what was you doing around 2:00? Man, we was over here doing this crazy, and like we paralleled the whole day through, and so it's like it was almost like I was with her, But we spent the holiday apart, and I was with my lady and my family, and she was with her husband, and we spent doing some things with them, and everything was cool. Everybody had a good time.
Yeah, and as for me though, Mother's Day kind of doubled up as the birthday for my second birthday for my cat, man, and we didn't do too much for her. I mean, unfortunately, my mom lives on the other side of the state, so there wasn't no more that I can do for her than a phone call. But of course, I did that. But
right,
for the cat, I didn't do too much, man. Just I gave her a can of tuna. That's a special treat for her. She really lapped that up.
So am I like a am I rude for always giving my dog the canned food?
No, not at all.
Am I like spoiling my dog?
All right, so right before we bring in our guest, man, I'm just gonna go good shout out to KJ Grand there. What up,
KJ?
Yeah. And also Josiah Wu there. Hey yo.
What up?
Nice juice. We got some Brew Dr. Kombucha, just peachy.
Now, hold on. Now we got two part that.
Okay, one of those.
we got two part that. We also got the Yogi. Hey boo boo. Honey, stress relief, soothing serenity blend. Yeah, I mean, make sure you get some of that in your system once in a while.
Yeah, okay. And we brought in this peach drink here especially for our guests, man. So we're gonna go ahead and take this opportunity to bring in our in-studio guests first, man. So without further ado, let's bring in Mikey Metgala.
Yo.
What up?
Yo, Mikey, let me just jump out there and ask you, bro. Do you wear those shades in the club?
Oh, I think somebody drank this already, yo.
I do.
I think somebody drank this and put it back in.
Yo, what does it taste like?
Oh man, my God.
What does it taste like? What does it taste like?
Oh no!
Is it carbonated?
Oh no!
Oh man,
is it carbonated?
Kombucha, man, we tried. I think I'm a one and doneer.
Is it carbonated, B?
I'm gonna have to bring this home to the lady because she'll mess with this, I'm sure.
But yeah, Mike,
and I'll tease her for it too.
Man, Mikey, good to have you on the program.
Man,
I tease her for it.
Try to have that mic close to your mouth so we can hear you better.
Oh yeah, thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, man, appreciate you being here.
Good show. How was Mother's Day for you, man?
It was popping, man. I just went and kicked it with my mom, my grandma. We just popped it. We cooked and just watched the games and stuff. We be it's pretty chill, you know what I'm saying? We just be like enjoying each other's company and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely, man. And we also got another guest here. Let's go ahead and let's bring on our guy here coming to you from LA. He made that song Giddy Up with production by Charlie Heat. He's got the album New Jack City out, man. So let's go ahead and bring in our guy from LA, Gemaine. Yo,
what up?
Gemaine, can we get a camera from you, man? He seems to be muted as well. Maybe we'll get him when he gets back to his computer or something like that, man. So, he's checking in abroad. But yeah, we got to keep the show going. Yeah, man, Mikey Metgala here. We got some cuts from him coming up. Of course, we got some cuts from Gemaine, and we'll get into Comedian Shang, his deal and his show at the
Nate Jackson's Comedy Club.
Yeah, Nate Jackson Super Funny Comedy Club this weekend. We'll get into all of that, man.
We got to hit one this year, man. I know we went last year, maybe a couple times.
Yeah.
We definitely got to get back in there.
That was fun, man.
We got to go back. But right now, though, we're going to open things up with a new cut from Mikey, man. Just a I guess a short intro, get to know you type of deal. Something called Floating, man. So when'd you write this one?
Man, I wrote this like I want to say like 3 months back. Bro, Josiah Wu sent it to me. He sent it to me a minute ago. You know, I just chose to record to it a few months ago, and it just, you know, went crazy. So
yeah, okay. Well, that's Floating, man. Let's give it a spin. And it looks like we got Gemaine. We'll talk with him right after this joint. Floating by Mikey Metgala on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice.
Hey, and you got you so good, I swear I got a nigga you're hoping.
What's up, y'all?
Yeah, I got you open. And the way I'm kissing on your neck, yeah, I got you soaking. We both living in the city now, and you really got me up, so how you getting down? Give you like 100 reasons just to stay around. Tryna show you better things, tell me how that sound. Hit my phone, you know I'ma slide. And if you ever going through it, just know I'ma ride. Yeah, you really killing hoes, you ain't gotta try. I know you feeling how I'm feeling, you ain't gotta lie. She wanna fuck with me, cause I probably you don't fuck with you, cause she not the shit. I done spent 100 on the hood, got the block lit. Fly ass nigga getting dumb in the cockpit. 4G out of woods, little nigga, and ain't stop this shit. City know I'm lit, little nigga, and I pop this shit. You ain't talking about a problem, nigga, if I stop it. If I really want it, I'ma go and cop it.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice.
Quick joint, yeah.
Woo, that was so good. I wasn't ready for it.
That's the intro, man. He's on his Tiger vibes right now.
It looks like we're still trying to get Gemaine, and we barely got him in there before the joint. Oh, there we go. We got Gemaine in there. What's up?
Yeah.
Yo, what up with it? What's up with it?
What's going on?
What's good?
Not much, man.
Ready to giddy up? We're about to giddy up.
I just I'm at the stew. My bad. They're not being the setting, but I just had to step outside. I'm at the stew right now, but yeah, man. I wanted to take some time out to take this interview.
For sure, man.
How are you guys, man? Y'all doing all right?
Doing well,
man.
Good.
We're doing good, man.
It is.
How was your Mother's Day?
You said how was the Mother's Day?
Yeah, how was it for you?
Man, it was okay. Moms went to go see grandmoms. You know what I'm saying? So I said hi to her, did our thing, and then I went to the stew and kept working, man. You know, it's a repetition thing for me at this point. So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man.
All right, so this is the point of the show where we're gonna give some shout outs, or if you have someone in your crew or someone you know who's having a birthday, it's time to give them some love.
You say that again?
Right now we're gonna do a little a segment where we give some shout outs and also recognize some birthdays. Anybody has a birthday coming up? We'll do a couple right off the bat right here. A legendary in the Northwest scene is celebrating a birthday today. It goes by Cool Nuts, man. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Nuts. And also coming up tomorrow, Billy Patron.
Oh, yeah, my family.
Yeah.
Shout out. Happy birthday to those two.
Happy birthday. Yo, happy birthday for real.
Birthdays they want to shout out?
Real quick, it was a happy belated to my guy Rome's birthday.
Jerome's birthday. Happy belated, my boy Zeke, his birthday too.
Yeah. And not for nothing, but a happy Asian Pacific Islander month for what it's worth. You know?
Hell yeah.
Asian, it's all they also added Native Hawaiian in there too.
Yeah, Cambodian New Year just passed too.
HPI.
Get in the boat.
There it is.
He said, "Get in the boat."
Get in the boat.
I'm gonna give a quick shout out to my girl birthday coming up on fucking the 18th.
Freaking.
Let's watch.
Freaking. Sorry. Freaking. My girl birthday coming up on the 18th. Happy birthday, Sarah.
Man, happy birthday, Sarah. Yes.
Yeah.
I gotta shout out my mom.
Yo, he's trying to pull the fast flex on that one. He's gonna call it as soon as the episode over. Like, you see that, right?
Hey, you know how it go. You know how it go. But hey, check episode. Blah blah blah.
You gotta do that. It's either that or it's Hot Mama.
Well, what about
Come
you?
on,
Mikey?
man.
Anybody? Got anybody?
Try to make some magic happen.
You got anybody ID?
You said what?
ID. What's happening?
You got anybody birthdays, anything like that?
Oh yeah, shout out my boy Zeke, April 29th. My boy, he's my runner, my gunner, my brother. And him running basically all my life. Basically he's the dude that he keeps me moving when it comes to music. Every time I kind of slow up, he kind of lights that pilot back up. So it gets in that repetition. Like my boy over here just kind of getting back in the stew every time.
Yeah.
Happy
so
B-Day,
my boy Zeke
huh?
for real.
Heard that.
Man, we're about to get to another joint right here, and this one just
Real quick, they giving you a lot of love in the comments, Mikey.
I know. I'm sitting here reading it. I'm not trying to interrupt or nothing, but that's love, and I appreciate all that. Thank you,
Mikey
guys.
the GOAT.
Audio was
Fire.
clipping.
Yeah.
I read that as audio. Someone is clapping.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
They're doing it hard.
Yeah, this next joint that we're about to get to, man, it was a huge surprise. It just surprised my radar getting a new Black Star album out there.
Yeah.
This is like, when did Kweli and Yasin decide to drop that one? It
And
was like,
Most Def was like my favorite, was in my top 5 maybe from like
thank you
99 to 02 maybe.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah. I always rock with Most Def, man. Even after he changed his name.
Yeah.
He just ain't been he hasn't put out too much. I'm looking forward to hearing the new project.
And it's actually it's super exclusive. They only dropped it on a platform called Luminary. So unfortunately, you won't be able to see it on our Spotify playlist. But all the rest of the songs that we play on this show, they'll be available there at Fresh Juice Mix 2022. So without further ado, let's rock this new Black Star record called OG off the new album No Fear of Time. Right here on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice.
Welcome to the Black Star.
Joint pain, coin of the realm, both sides. Racks. Such powerful current could make tears touch the eyes. Facts. Grace for every morning, God opened up mine to thine. Alhamdulillah. We all on notice that any next moment could be the last time you stand on this side. So that son, you're killing them, but only the phony because the real don't die. On God. All good for all hoods and palaces, poised throughout triumph for challenges. Top ranked up, you conquer skank, and the balance don't break for any large, small bank balances. The parable of the talented, each generation. The wonders and the wealth of all nations. It's really chump change once you take into consideration the living revelation that no soul could escape from. So go on, let a sucker say something. Cause even when it's saying something, they ain't saying much. I refrain from a toss to just pray for them. Stay away from them. Roll through a rise, raise on them. Bang, shine like I'm a bay on them. Still alive from Bedford-Stuyvesant, the livest one. And King said, And even when we die, we will not stay dead. And I said what it said, so there it is. The light is not afraid of the dark at all. That part, Black Star. I wanna thank you for helping me reach the understanding. The time is relative and the truth is everlasting. I wanna thank you for helping me reach the understanding. The time is relative cause the truth is everlasting.
Hey, it's also this one is real hot. That's on God. Black Star Embassy. No fear of time. Getting paid independent like Cinema Nouveau. Like it travels in my journal like Robinson Crusoe. Nom de plume, no Daniel Defoe. Encyclopedia, botanical flow. The gravity to pull a planet straight insanity that busts open your cantaloupe flow.
We the lions where the antelope roll. Brooklyn botanical gardens and stick of artists with their hands in their coat. Give up the goods or their hands on your throat. That's all she wrote, but now we woke, right? I'm making it plain to talk to them. Dissecting all the doors of perception to walk through them. They think I'm arguing, I'm not talking to them. I talk through them. Way too many garbage humans, they raw sewage. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. We going bashes and fascists and them up. This the parable of the talented. Powerful is the caliber. My birthday is a holiday. Mark it down on your calendars. YouTube, they feeding us through a catheter. About to holler at ya, I seen the mood of Africa. Spectacular, bars assassinate your character. Brooklyn got the best rappers per capita. Yeah, no lies detected. You pull it out, you better fire that weapon. Measure influence by the lives affected. Writing records, getting high for breakfast. I crashed for lunch, but I survived the wreckage. By dinner time, I was aligned cause I received the message. Heeded a lesson cause I needed a blessing. Gave up the glory, the lies of thieves made up a story. I stood up for the people, I ain't wait till it came for me. Solidarity, and that's on God.
I wanna thank you for helping me reach the understanding. The time is relative and the truth is everlasting. I wanna thank you for helping me reach the understanding. The time is relative cause the truth is everlasting.
Ooh, Black Star.
Yeah. Talib got off on that.
Oh, gee, it's off of No Fear of Time, new record, man. Woo.
Okay, so there's one line that could describe that entire. That was in that verse, one of his verses rather.
What stood out?
That could describe that whole joint, and he said, "This that Encyclopedia Britannica flow." Now check it. Look,
Yeah.
I called a kid a whippersnapper the other week, and he didn't know what the heck I was talking about. You know what I mean? So it's like, if you didn't have an Encyclopedia Britannica, bruh, my mama had the whole set, fam. So I'm like, yo, check it. Yo, this is that Encyclopedia Britannica. Bruh, you needed to, that was before Yellow Pages, fam.
Yellow Pages.
Come on, man. Come on, let's go, Black.
Next thing, we're going to be shouting out Webster's Dictionary on songs.
Bro, yo.
Yeah,
Hey, look, and the
KJ said,
youngins, bro, the youngins
put
are
him on that True
gonna be
Magic.
shouting out. Was that Rosetta? Yeah, that was Rosetta's
That
song,
was the
right?
joint.
Yeah, Miles says she loved the lyrics of that one.
Brandon Mack said,
we
"Go ahead."
aging ourselves, yo.
Brandon Mack said, "Go ahead, then, Metgala."
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, my boy.
Man, and speaking of, returns, man, Kendrick Lamar is dropping a new album this Friday. Mr. Morale and the Big Step is his last on TDE.
It's gonna be a double disc
single.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to play it, but
Yeah.
So I heard it's gonna be a double disc.
You heard it, ID?
Yeah, I heard it.
What you think?
A lot of people are taking it where it's like, I have a real deep and real kind of like layered perception into this, but like a lot of people are taking it like how they would put their Facebook profile pictures as like all black to like kind of, you know what I'm saying, support the movement. And so like for this, I've seen people throw on the bandana and kind of look up into the corner of the room and take a photo, you feel me, just to show support and anything what's going on in those lyrics. But I feel like the real extortion of America in the sense of like the grand scheme of things is the fact that they try to confuse you to think that you really need to be working for somebody else beyond yourself. You feel me? They teach you everything except for money in high school. So you have people with the educational knowledge of how to do like open heart surgery, but no idea what to do with their paycheck. And that's the real extortion. And they want you to dump that right back into America. Now, here's my thing. I just feel like he speaks real heavily towards like the systematic oppression more compared to just like the raw like generation related, racism and stuff. It's more like this is the system we live in a sense that if we had our own system, it could beat this one, but this is the only one we got. And this is like the reality we got to face.
man, and I know we haven't done an album review on Fresh Juice in hell.
Man, this would be the one.
We might have to do that.
You got to for the culture.
But
hey, yo, we should do it like 1 week for one CD, the next week for the other CD.
We might have to do that. We might have
for
to
real.
Do that. But
for real. One time for TDE.
I know Mikey knows about this single. I can see that. I see he's feeling it. So what did you think about that Heart 5 thing, man?
Well, to be real, I had seen the the promo, I think, on Instagram, where it was like Kobe and Nipsey and Kendrick and all that.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that was just like, you know, even me being in LA for the time that I was, that stuff even like hit home for me, because I was like, wow, like this is like gonna be a legendary thing. And I feel like this is, you know, kind of his, it's not his going out by any means, but it's for sure one of his last dances. So I feel like it's just gonna be a very monumental piece, like to the culture and just like in the culture of art in general, I feel. So
yeah, I mean, I don't really see Kendrick.
I always wonder, and you guys can
for sure, but I think he's got his own label, and he's gonna.
You guys can chime in on this, but
I see where you're coming from.
When do you guys feel like it's somebody's like last album? How do we ever know that? Like, because like I think Jay said it a couple times, like it was his last album.
I mean, Wayne be saying he's retiring for a decade now, so
that's what I'm saying. Like, how do we really ever know?
When they not breathing anymore, that's a good one.
Yeah, Wayne hit us with the reverse.
You still got 5
Dr.
albums
Dre.
after
They got all this
posthumous.
unreleased music.
Yeah, Wayne hit us with the reverse Dr. Dre. He just never stopped dropping music.
I know, Gemaine, we having you popping in and out, man. Do you think what were your thoughts about that new Kendrick single, man? Heart 5? Anyway, we'll
I don't think he's in there.
We got to go to break anyway. So we'll come back. We'll get Gemaine back. We got Mikey Metgala in the studio, yo. Comedian Shang is on his way in the second half of the hour. We're live until 11. Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio in Seattle from the Columbia City Theater.
Yeah.
What's the big old deal? It's your boy OG Mambo. Take a sip of this fresh juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with D Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself.
Northwest Film Forum's Collective Power Fund is now open for grant applications. Grants are starting at $2,000 up to $10,000 for individual or artist collectives. The annual grant cycle focuses primarily on supporting art that incites public dialogue, pushes boundaries, explores genre fluidity, speaks its truth through an authentic perspective, and is often non-traditional, anti-institutional, socially responsible, or disruptive of any existing structures and conventions. Learn more and apply at collectivepowernw.org.
Tune in
Being in and out. I've been having bad
Tuesday afternoon,
internet connection. Like rush
Rainier
back.
Avenue Radio.world. Join your hosts Violetta Strash with John L. Scott Kent North and Tina Lombard with Guaranteed Rate Affinity. They'll help you navigate the waters of our volatile real estate market and offer you some guidance on how to make your hard-earned money work to make your dreams come true. Learn about current trends, get tips on financial matters, and have fun, interactive discussions about your home inside and out. That's real estate and money.
Hey, Buford, why are you kicking that old CD player?
Because I can't hear the radio.
Can't hear the radio? Let me help you.
Hey, you two, quit beating up that outdated audio equipment. You can't hear the radio on a CD player.
You can.
No, you can't, you adorable simpletons. But you can hear some great radio on the Rainier Avenue Radio App. It's brand new, it's free, and it's available for Android and iPhone. In fact, you can download the Rainier Avenue Radio App right now from the Google Play Store or the iPhone App Store.
I'm going to go give me a smartphone right now.
I'm just going to put a graduation cap on my rotary phone. You two have very significant personal issues. Get the Rainier Avenue Radio.world app today.
All lovers, check out the Quiet Storm Dedication Show with Sergio LaCour on Love Lines. Thursdays, 9 p.m. Pacific on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
I love music. Feel uneasy on your feet? Need assistance to walk? Do you use a wheelchair and want to stand more? What if you could stand stronger, feel steadier on your feet? What would this mean for your daily life and those closest to you? Join our dance-based walking program to improve balance, coordination, strength, and stamina. Wednesdays, May 18th to June 22nd at 2 p.m. at the iconic Columbia City Theater in partnership with Rainier Avenue Radio and Hugs That Empower nonprofit. Walkers, wheelchairs, and canes, welcome. If you can stand and bear weight for even just 5 seconds, come dance to walk with Tango Stride.
What's good, my clan? It's your boy,
King Dow, you're tuned in to Rainier Avenue Radio. Shout out to Fresh Juice and the host D Money, Pint Size Patron. ID yourself. Awake.
I can find something wrong in heaven, baby. Ooh, I swear something wrong with me. I can find something wrong in heaven, baby. But what I got to show for this honesty might be that I'm on forever, baby. Yeah. Would you still want to hold me down? She said, I see you be right, wanna see you be happy. What if I don't know how? What happens when you get to the top and it ain't what you thought, and you cross all your T's and your eyes all got dots, and the dots in your eyes getting small from fatigue, and they try to call you out but they die late. That's my current mind state in a time when time's great. I be trying to make my prime wait. I got this fear about fear, and that I fear about fear, and I got feelings about feelings. I be sealing that ceiling. I be Sherlock Holmes of the stresses. I find all of them shit, girl, I'm extra. I could find the one cloud when it's sunny. I could feel broke in a pile of money. Trying to convince myself shit why I talk a lot. I could bring sand to the beach and then stand in the parking lot and not even go in. Take dips in positivity, but gotta be thrown in. Something wrong in heaven, baby. Ooh, I swear something wrong with me. I can find something wrong in heaven, baby. But what I got to show for this honesty might be this I'm on forever, baby. Yeah. Would you still want to hold me down? She said, I see you be right, wanna see you be happy. What if I don't know how? I don't know that it's gonna get better, will I get it over time? They be so negative, these sentiments of mine. Know it seem I'm winning, it's my element to shine, but it don't always look the same inside as it is outdoors in the midst of cloud warfare. Trying to make them feel me where they don't anymore care, and been having recent success, almost as scary as failure to me. What if I still stress the people that's caring for me out? Until they make their way out, and I'm standing in sun covered in rubble from the bubble of my gray doubt, and they waiting on emotional payouts for standing by me all these years when I would stay proud. And how much have I earned with my good traits? I be pointing out the bad, but in good faith. I've been trying to tell me that I'll be happy, make the darkness occasional, the content everlasting. It's the type of beat that make me want talking cliches, make me want turn my phone off for 3 days, make me wish that all my dues were just prepaid, make them go through like 5 people to get to me, like let all my messages be relays. On vacay eating so my thoughts vacate. So I think I could turn off for a few, but if I never lose this frown, will I have lost you?
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, new Marlon Craft, Something Wrong in Heaven. New music out of the NYC production from Tay Beast and Mario Luciano off of While We're Here, which actually drops next week.
Yo, salute to Marlon Craft, man. He really just be going bars. You can't go wrong with that, man.
Yeah, man, definitely. Always solid. Right here on Rainier Radio's Fresh Juice. We are holding it down with, of course, in the studio. We got Mikey Metgala here. And we also got Gemaine repping out of LA here in the studio.
What up with it? What up with it? Can y'all hear me? Just making sure.
Yeah. We can hear you good, man.
There we go.
Yeah, definitely. It's good to have you on the
go.
program. Later on in the program, of course, we'll also have Comedian Shang, who has a new set coming up this weekend. That's the Super Funny Comedy Club with Nate Jackson. So, but right now, let's talk with our guy Gemaine just a little bit, man. And,
what's up with it?
Get to know you a little bit, and this new album that you dropped.
Yes, sir.
You paying tribute to a really classic movie right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir, man. Had to.
Yeah.
Had to. New Jack City.
That's a classic, man.
It is.
Yeah.
That's the Chris Rock's first movie.
Oh man, see, it's a lot of history within that.
Yeah, they actually wanted to remake that, but they couldn't do it. And they
I was peeping, man. I was like, literally hunt them down, like use me as your soundtrack, dog. I was for real about to hunt them down.
I'm not gonna front. That is the movie. That is the movie right there, man.
Yeah,
real. And it like had classic bars, but the sit your $2 ass down. And my brother's keeper. Like they had the quotables.
That part, hey,
yeah,
and that's exactly what inspired it, man. Like Brothers Keeper, like me, Charlie, and Murph. The two people I collaborated with, and it was also on the album cover. We just we we are solo
Okay,
kind of
real
like
simple,
cats.
by the
Like
way.
we do our own thing. We do our own thing. We got our own shit going. But when we came together and wanted to create something, just honestly work together. We had no intentions of making an album together or like doing something like this, much where we like own a cover together. Like he's a writer, he's a producer, I'm a writer that produce and also sing and shit. So like just us collaborating and coming together and why we did it had the same kind of like the inspiration behind watching that movie New Jack City. It just felt like us and like how we are and why we move the way we move, so it just really inspired us a lot in a way that made us want to call it the album.
Yeah. How many times have you seen that movie?
I've seen it at least 10 times.
Woo!
In the last year. Definitely.
In the
like
last
album.
year, right?
Yeah, you gotta put a pause on it when it's real. You know what I mean?
I'm not mad at
Yeah.
that, though.
At least 10 times in the last year, but like overall, maybe like 15. I've like maybe saw it like 15 times. So yeah, I like the movie a lot.
R.I.P. to my homie, but he was at my crib and he was staying with me for a little bit. And he was watching Killer Season for 3 days straight.
See?
From work. I'm like,
It's something that it does to you when you watch something over and over.
See, New Jack City is a fire movie. Killer Season? Oh my goodness.
You had him out there stomping out people on the sidewalk all day long.
Pineapple sodas. Give him
Something happens to you when you watch something that like when you know the whole movie, but you watch it anyway, something just clicks in you. I don't know.
Yeah, like now when we hear the phrase "don't get the Rico," everybody kind of go crazy. I mean,
right.
One of our listeners is a huge Belly fan, man. He says he
So
can
what?
act out the scenes by frame.
Shout out to KJ, man, because your older brother gave me his Belly V8. It's a VHS. Still got it.
Fam.
So I'm assuming, that, since you've watched it like 10 times in the past year, I think some of it, you kind of watched it mostly for inspirational purposes. You decided to, theme the album on the movie. Did you guys have like, the three of you like sit down together and like watch that movie a couple times yourself?
No, the funny thing is we haven't. We've only watched it like through passing of like working on music. Like we never like really like sat down together and like watched it like it was homework type shit. But we've like watched
So
it. As
do you
we
like
work.
have it on TV with it on
Yeah,
mute?
we just have it on TV as we working on shit. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's hard.
Like, we
And I
definitely-
gotta have like a nice
like
little movie
the,
in the background too.
The first song on
Do
the
that in
project,
studio.
New Jack
I get a
City,
little
we
movie in the
definitely
background, have it on mute.
Say that again.
I get a little movie on in the background. I don't know, something about the glare of the TV.
Yes,
turns on-
exactly.
turns the switch on for me.
That's what I
All
was about to say. For the first song off the project, New Jack City, that's exactly what we did. We just literally like, we just had the beat playing, had the guitar going, and just like was looking at the screen and just like fucking just being freaking being inspired, watching the TV and being inspired.
Yeah.
For sure. Now I wanna get to we're gonna play Giddy Up again here, man. So I mean, obviously when we played it a couple weeks ago, what we were just super impressed with was obviously Charlie flipped the Juvie sample, man. But then
is it the sample?
I think
no, it's not a sample. It's
still hard though.
We were inspired by it, but it's not the sample. He played that himself on.
Yo, I messed with this joint tough, man. I played this like 2-3 more times after the show.
Appreciate it, man. That's love.
Yeah. And I like how you brought the trucks in there, man. I just like how you
Yeah, shout out to the homegirl Kyla.
That's a hustle though.
No,
I'm up on them truck drivers. So
Yes,
shout
sir.
out to them, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I totally just by the beat alone, I didn't see you going in that direction.
Yeah.
With Giddy Up, Cowboys, and
Right.
That I mean, I was expecting at least some type of butt reference or something like that. But I like what you did with it, by the way. Anyway.
Right. You know, gotta give them some shit they don't expect, but at the same time, still fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? I felt like I couldn't be on some, you know, fucking Nelly Tiptree shit. Like, it would have been too easy to do it that way. I wanted to like hit them somewhere different, you know.
Oh, my apologies to all the underage kids listening.
Yeah, it's effing, bro, effing.
It's the big. Sorry, dog. I'm sorry. I got a gutter mouth. I'm sorry. I got to tailor it. I need a little bit more media training.
You know, if they're still watching and they need to go to bed, just tell them they sit there $2.
Go to bed. Honestly, it's their bedtime anyway. It's their bedtime anyway.
Oh yeah, they better be asleep. It's almost 10 on a school night. I get it, man.
And if it's East Coast time, it's 1 a.m. damn near.
I know, right? Yeah, we got no problems there, man. But
really be bad.
Let's get the joint going, man. Giddy Up by Gemaine, production by Charlie Heat. You know, if you haven't watched it or listened to it yet, you're gonna enjoy this little record right here. Keep it locked. We're live until 11.
Yes, sir.
Mikey Metgala is here. Gemaine is here. Coming up, Comedian Shang. We're going to lock it right here. Here's some Giddy Up by Gemaine.
Let's go.
Oh, giddy up. Got enough to fill the whole city up. Ain't too much that we ain't got plenty of. Finna throw the hundreds in the 50 up. Oh, giddy up. Baby, pull them out and get your titties rubbed. When I whip it out, you finna fall in love. When we get it up, she can't get enough. Do it. It ain't nothing to it, I was going through it. I've been going dumb, I've been going stupid. Find a new coupe, but don't know where to roof at. Yeah. Working with some lads, I might throw the cash. I've been sipping hella fast, but I ain't finna crash. Got some strong in my glass, but my weight class. Got that pepper in the plastic, open up the bag. Yeah. Reverse, flip it right. Do you like a DJ? I'ma spin it highlight. Upside down with my tongue inside. You can get it up, you can ride it all night. Yeah. Oh, get it up. Got enough for the whole city up. Ain't too much that we ain't got plenty of. Finna throw the hundreds in the 50 up. Oh, get it up. Baby, pull them out and get your titties rubbed. When I whip it out, you finna fall in love. When we get it up, you can't get enough. Must be in the league you playing. I don't hear the shit she saying. All my money coming through the speaker, yeah. I'ma run it up to my feet hurt, yeah. Had that tip from Black Bieber. Put her on the sidelines, can't keep her. Hey, I'm my own ish. Anytime I roll, yeah, I'm going in. Whole fit fresh out the store with it. You already know the temp, I'm too cold with it.
You guys, hold on, that's Gemaine. It totally is Gemaine.
Baby, I ain't tryna brag, but I ain't doing bad. I need more than a flash, tryna make it last. Oh, giddy up. Got enough to fill the whole city up. Ain't too much that we ain't got plenty of. Finna throw the hundreds in the 50 up. Oh, giddy up. Baby, pull them out and get your titties rubbed. When I whip it out, you finna fall in love. When we get it up, she can't get enough.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, 9:45 p.m. You just heard that new Giddy Up by Gemaine off of that new Jack City record, man. Rainier Avenue Radio with myself, D Money.
Pint size Patron.
I do yourself, you heard?
Yeah, you heard. And then we also got Mikey Metgala here in the studio. Of course, Gemaine on deck.
Yeah, that joint goes.
That was crazy. That
Appreciate
video,
it, bro.
that song, that was wild, bro.
Hey, man, appreciate it, bro. For real. Thank you.
Maybe want to giddy up in the truck.
Hey, we were getting out there in the studio.
Right?
I'm about to post on Facebook who need help moving.
Yeah, I agree. KJ
Right.
goes hard as F right there, man. Definitely.
Goes hard as frick.
Yo, crazy. Hey, how'd you get the chandelier in there, though?
Yeah.
Man, dog. That's my crazy ass director, Francisco. He's insane, dog. My boy from Oregon.
He's like, we're gonna
I don't know
3M
what
tape
them
the
bulls.
chandelier.
I don't know what them bulls been drinking as babies, bro. It can't be milk, bro. It be protein milk. I don't know, but they be thinking different. He be thinking on some different stuff every time. He thought
Facebook
it'd be
users
cool
said
to
check
get a
your DM.
chandelier
We're
in the
gonna have
truck.
to get one in, bro.
Oh, look at that. Someone's
Said
trying
what?
to work with you. Okay.
If you're watching on
Okay.
Facebook, your name doesn't pop up in the comments. So if you're on Facebook, just sign your comments at the end of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's just Gemaine. If it ain't Gemaine, it's Gemaine Edwards. But that's the name right there. I could type it in. They probably
that's not
typing
good.
it with an R. I'm sure they
But,
typing it with an R.
You
But
know,
it's all
speaking
good.
of, where are you on them socials, man?
Huh?
Where are you on the socials?
On most socials, I'm just Gemaine. Twitter and Instagram, I'm just Gemaine. JUSTGEMAINE.
Okay.
But if you can find me if you just type my name correctly, GEMAINE, no R. If you type in my name, you'll find me wherever you search.
And
do you get a lot of hassle for no R?
I don't get a lot of hassle, but I've learned to just like overlook it. It happens so much, like you can't even be offended at this point, right?
Okay.
A one letter is gonna ruin the whole thing.
It's kind of like how I had to
It's
deal
the
with
thing
That
with
can't
people
be-
and their names.
I had to deal with this growing up, man. My last name is Bellis, but everyone would always call me Bells, because that's how it ES.
Like I'm not about to let a letter ruin my whole mood. Like,
Yeah.
it's just not that serious.
Name is your name.
Well, what about you,
It
Mikey?
is.
Socials, where are you at?
I'm at Mikey Metgala. Mikey dot Metgala on
Yeah.
Instagram. I'll be on there.
You be on the IG, man.
Yeah, man.
Mikey.Metgala.
Be
Yeah.
on the IG, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. And we are live right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. It's Fresh Juice, Mikey Metgala. We got Gemaine here. We got, of course, the crew of myself, D Money.
Pint size Patron.
ID yourself, you heard?
Yeah, definitely. And so what other than what's your favorite record on New Jack?
Man, I'd have to say it's between Wesley and I always like getting the slept on records. So Wesley and Play Too Much.
Okay.
Too Short.
Ooh.
Yeah, I like those two records a lot.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
dope.
Wesley is the one I produced, and then Play Too Much. It's just that record is just very like a type of energy that I really connect with. Like I grew up on in high school in particular. Like I was heavy on the YG, album, My Crazy Lifestyle. And I just felt like that was the closest record I made to that kind of energy that like me and my cousins was just always getting drunk, turning up to. On some just LA shit. And so it was cool to just make a West Coast little banger, West Coast little R&B banger with Too Short. And that record bringing a side of me out that I haven't channeled ever in my music. And like ever like really tapped into like that. So it was cool. I really appreciate that record.
So obviously, we're just getting hip to you, man. I know we played a record for you for the first time probably about a couple of months ago, No Questions, man.
Yeah.
Is this like your first full length, or have you been in the game for a minute?
No, I've been in the game for a little bit, man. I've been putting out little EPs and stuff, but it's the first time I put out like an album. But I mean, it's not necessarily my solo album. It's more like a collaborative album that I did with Charlie Heat. But it's the first time putting out an album, which is like really cool. I got a show on June 25th, PT weekend at the Peppermint Club. If you guys in LA, I should definitely slide. It's gonna be a crazy show.
Peppermint Club in LA, yo.
Yes, sir. That's a classic venue. It's one of the premier LA venues, so it'll be really dope.
Congrats.
It's gonna be really dope.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Listen, that's the day before my birthday. Okay.
There it is, man. My cousin's birthday on the 26th too. Oh no, you said the day before. Yeah. My cousin's birthday on the 26th too.
Yeah, we might have to do a little bit of driving to get down there. We up here in Seattle.
Fly, man. I'm gonna give you a
When
little
you coming
birthday
to
shout
Seattle?
out.
When you coming?
Hold up. It's the homie birthday. You already know. We gonna show love, man.
When you gonna come out to Seattle though?
Man, I want to, dog. My girl's people's is from out there too. So like, I mean, I'm gonna be honest though. Like,
You might have a plug right here on the show.
Man, look at that.
Facebook user said that Seattle booking in his
Someone
DMs
trying
too.
to book you, man.
Let's go. I'm down for some Seattle shit, man. I heard
Yes.
Seattle got some good ass food too.
Yeah, it's some pretty good cannabis from what I hear too.
Man, put me on, dog. Book me out there. I'm y'all gotta put me on. I'm trying to eat some Seattle food, dog.
Yeah. One of our Facebook users says better weed, man. I mean, that's a huge debate. California.
Better weed?
Yeah, better weed up here in
It's
Cali.
not a debate.
Better weed than Cali? Seattle?
It's not a debate.
Not a debate?
He says not a debate.
Come up here. And I'll show
Oh
you.
man, he slid right in with the comment. It's not
I think we're ready to have a debate, man. 'Cause Gemaine is
That's
not-
different. I heard of Colorado having better weed, but Seattle, I've never heard that. But I mean,
Bro,
you know,
I lived in LA, for
Well,
a
the
little
thing is,
stint of time.
in LA, you can find some trash.
bro,
It-
for
it-
sure
it
you can
around.
find some trash.
Trash around. You
Hey,
not
the
gonna
thing
find-
about
I mean, you
LA,
gotta look
niggas
for
will
trash
hustle
over
you,
here.
bro. Niggas will hustle
You can't
you.
even really find it over here.
That's true.
You think
can't
you
find
smoking that
trash
real
over
good
here.
shit, you ain't.
Thank you.
This is about to be a whole segment.
In LA, I done ran
Hey,
into some trash.
I ask certain niggas, bro. Snoop got the most elite. He'll tell you where the best weed at. Let a
I'm
real
sure
LA
Snoop
nigga
Dogg.
tell you.
I'm sure he
Hell
knows.
no,
Well,
Snoop
we
Dogg.
got someone who's putting rankings on there, man. Someone says
Thank you.
Seattle.
Portland is
They
third.
say
Portland is-
LA,
hey,
they
Portland
say
got some
Portland
fire,
is
bro.
third. They say
Portland's
I heard
cool.
about Portland.
They
I
say
guess-
I've never
Denver.
heard about
Yeah,
Seattle though.
trailblazer,
I've never
They
heard
put Denver
Seattle.
in
Like,
fourth.
yo,
People swear
Seattle
by
got the
Denver,
lead.
though.
I've never heard that comment ever.
I know some people that
So
swear
that's
by
different.
Denver.
That's new to me. That's
Yeah, I
new.
guess you gotta-
I'm not gonna say I don't believe it, but it's just new. You know, I've never heard that before.
Yeah, they out here putting.
They said we had
blankets out
Currency
here.
and Jet Life smoked out.
What?
Okay,
That's different.
Yo, we had T-Pain out here slumped on the sidewalk.
I done been smoked
He
out.
said
so I-
Literally.
Seattle? Nah, y'all got him on that K2,
I think I
bro.
smoked
Y'all,
out here
that ain't no
before.
weed.
Nah, fam. Nah,
If
we
he
got him
slept
on
on
the
the sidewalk,
trichome.
that sounds like some K2 shit.
Nah. He wasn't laying
That sounds
down,
synthetic.
fam. He wasn't laying down, fam. But he was not walking straight, fam. He was
No,
not
that
walking
sounds like
straight.
some
He had to go
synthetic
home.
weed, dog. I'm gonna be honest.
Nah, brother. It was hydroponics.
My boy got
brother.
laced.
Nah, family. Nah, we don't do all that out here. We don't do all that.
Nah, it's just
Nah, I'm
real,
fucking
like,
with you. I'm fucking with
you.
That was a good time. It was a good time. Yo, he smoked a lot. He smoked most of the blunt too.
Word.
Yeah, he was just gone after that, though. He had to go. Him and his people was there with him too. It was T-Pain and like 5 other dudes.
Word.
Yeah,
That's
it was
Seattle.
2014.
And you know they got it from Seattle. It wasn't like imported. From
I
somewhere.
brought it,
Oh, you brought it.
so I knew it was good.
Oh shit. Okay.
Hey KJ, my man KJ called that K2 that clown flower.
Y'all bugging, yo. Y'all bugging out.
Oh my god.
Yo, y'all bugging out. Y'all need to relax.
Oh my god. Yeah, we definitely make this and putting this on our IG and our Twitter, man. So go ahead and follow us because you'll see that later this week, man. Follow us on IG and Instagram. I mean IG and Twitter at Fresh Juice Media right there. We'll do some clips in the video. Actually, this past week we did a couple from our we posted the freestyle.
Look,
now.
I still got the pass.
Oh, you still got it? Oh, God. Look
I
at that.
still got the pass.
Yeah, B.
And if you want to check out past archives of the show, go to mixcloud.com/freshjuicepodcast. And of course, all the music on the program, with exception of the Black Star joint, will be on our Spotify playlist at Fresh Juice Mix 2022. And of course, you can join us on our Facebook group, and you can watch the show from there, facebook.com/group/freshjuicemedia. We're about to take a short little commercial break, and when we get back, let's get to know Mikey Metgala a little bit, man. It's his first time on the program. He's in studio, so let's get to know him a little bit after these messages. Of course, Gemaine's here as well. We got another joint from him coming. So
Fresh Juice, sipping that kombucha.
Kombucha, man. Just go spit the drink back in.
And stay off that clown power.
All right, stay locked. Fresh Juice Rainier Avenue Radio.
All right, here we go. What's up, Seattle? It's Art Bay, and you listening to Fresh Juice on Rainier Ave Radio with D Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself.
Hey, I got to dip in like 10, but just letting you know.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wipe things down, clean up your space. When you cough and sneeze, do responsibly. Feel your head, feel isolated at home and chill. No, you're not alone. Please pick up your phone and call 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health Community Radio Station will provide you with more information. Say Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
The beat of the Fox with nastiness is back on K-Fox Night Beat.
Yo, what's the deal? It's the legendary Hall of Fame DJ Mixmaster Ice, UTFO.
What's up? Who you thought this is? This is Sir Mix-a-Lot.
And this is Terry Lewis.
And I'm Grand Mixer GMS.
What's up, y'all? This is DJ Third Degree.
This is JJ Hudson from the Hyde Children family.
Sunday nights from 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's K-Fox Night Beat with DJ Nastiness.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing back the memories.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music.
Bringing Seattle's hottest music. RainierAvenueRadio.world.
That's not Illinois.
Peace.
Are you a small business owner in Seattle who was impacted by COVID-19? The Seattle Office of Economic Development is investing $8 million to connect small businesses to operating capital. The Small Business Capital Access Program will lower the cost of Washington State Small Business Flex Fund loans by paying down 25% of the loan principal. Eligible small businesses can borrow up to $150,000 with a 4% interest rate to cover expenses like payroll, rent, utilities, and supplies.
What's up, y'all? It's Mal Holiday, and you're listening to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with D Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself. You're here.
Yo, which one of you? I'm dead. I was washed up. I won't get out of bed. I didn't have time then. I got time now. You really want to find out how it ends? Ain't really year one for me, homie. I've been with my family. Y'all been all about a bins. I've been all about the means to an end. If you think that means I quit, please, dog. All of y'all are out of meds. Hit the ring, I'll be up. Be glad I got my feet up. Be happy that I'm chilling so that you don't gotta keep up. Cause if I really started looking at you like some beef, bruh, ain't no vegan gonna tell me what to eat up. Put some Hollandaise sauce on and let it drip. Eat it with some shrimp. Cleaning like a pimp. Yeah, looking at my Fitbit. About to get my steps in. Walking up and down y'all's ass. A quick trip. Cause if I wanted to, I'd embarrass a lot of you. It's been a while since I thought of you. And honestly, I tried to give it up. I walked away and couldn't give it up. What else is there to do than try to rip the life up out of you? It's what I did to rip, God rest his soul. If I had to do again, wouldn't have took so long. He outstayed his welcome like a decade ago. I ain't the same up from a decade ago. I done growed up, got a different outlook now. I was so burnt out, still a real cat. Only got a couple of dogs, and we ride for our fam like homeward bound. I can pull up on y'all like the rent do, but I ain't gonna risk a hair just to run that crown. Only body I'ma catch is my nephew. When I throw him in the air and he come back down.
Embodiment, a body it. I don't know how to quit. Maybe grew out of it.
Y'all do the opposite. I don't know how to get to the point when it's not obvious. You're not who you are. It's like you're modeling for people that don't even know you exist. Tell me what is hard to do. I'm a propeller in the air. I cannot tell if you there. Baby, I'm self-aware. Yeah. I'm a propeller in the air. I cannot tell if you there. Baby, I'm self-aware.
Yeah, if you had to deal with me, I wouldn't want to be ya. I forgot to throw a Molotov inside your Kia. Inappropriate as hell like Kelly and Aaliyah. Everything I do is onomatopoeia. Get it popping whenever I bang on the speaker. On a wave splashing in my shell toe Adidas. I'm still a Martian that we got me beamed up. Yeah, he a dumb anyway. Waiting for a jury to convict him any day. If it doesn't happen, I'ma take it as the evidence. Our government isn't worthy of us to be defending it. If they want the wall, I say they build around the premises of Pennsylvania Avenue and free us of the pestilence. I'm about to stick to Baba Yaga on all of the delegates, Democrats and Republicans. All of the representatives can get it. Ain't no question that you corrupt and they can fit it. I just wish that they'd admit it. The record industry ain't really different. Far as I can tell, you gotta say another rapper to get a hit or imitate another better rapper with a bigger hit. To be one of the cooler kids, I couldn't really give it a shit. Wonder what would happen if I step up in the cypher with this shit. Go get the shovel, kid, get the ditch. Put yourself in it, pull the dirt in. This is Fight Club, pile of dirt in. You get the right plug, put the work in. Have the right stuff, get the swerving. Switch lanes whenever you feel like. Zigzag, go left when they feel right. I do me every day cause it feel right. You do them and pretend that it's real life.
Embodiment, a body it. I don't know how to quit. Maybe grew out a bit. Y'all do the opposite. I don't know how to get to the point when it's not obvious. You're not who you are. It's like you're modeling for people that don't even know you exist. Tell me what is hard to do. I'm a propeller in the air. I cannot tell if you there. Baby, I'm self-aware. Yeah. I'm a propeller in the air. I cannot tell if you there. Baby, I'm self-aware.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. That's one of our Seattle artists right there. Corey Tate, Self-Aware, featuring Speedy the Artist off of his upcoming album, Professional Hobby Rapper. It's one of his releases that he's been dropping on Wednesdays. I believe he's been dropping a single every single Wednesday consistently, and we'll be able to see him, I think next month he'll be on the show in person. So Corey Tate right there on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. We are live, of course, with myself, D Money.
Pint size Patron.
Hardly yourself, you heard.
And we got, of course, Mikey Metgala here in the studio. Rocking the Mariners cap right there.
You know, man.
I mean,
hey, you guys know they got these.
This ain't the year.
Hey, I'm not saying that, you know. I ain't saying
this
that.
ain't the year. We also got Gemaine, who's been in and out of LA, singer of Giddy Up, and later on in the program, at least sometime during this hour, comedian Shang of NYC, who will be doing a show at the Super Funny Comedy Club this weekend, will also be on the program. But right now, man, let's get to know our guy Metgala. It's his first time on the program. I'm curious about the Metgala thing, man. That's not your last name, is it?
That's not.
Okay, so. Is it based on the event or like what?
I just felt like, man, like at the end of the day, I used to go by Vibe 6 and stuff, and that was cool, man.
Vibe 6.
That was a whole little different vibe. You know what I'm saying? But
man, we got to introduce you to a previous guest on the show, M5.
That's dope, though. Shout out M5, man.
M5,
but, yeah, man. I just my whole like stuff shifted, you know, just the way I see my art and how I see my music. So I was like, you know, I don't even want people to call me Vibe or none of that. They call me Mikey because that's what I like. You know, that's just me.
Yeah, Mikey, likey.
Yeah, you know, yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah. He likes it. He likes it.
Yeah, and then you know, the Met Gala stuff came from because anyone that knows me, like my whole room is just all just clothes, and I just have hella clothes and all that, shoes and stuff. So, you know, my whole life was just kind of based around fashion, like a lot of my life. So I just seen the Met Gala and I was like, man, if I make it there one day, like I'm really on some stuff, bro. So, you know, hopefully Mikey Met Gala's at the Met Gala next year, bro.
Yeah, like this little design right there that we found off your IG, some golden vintage.
Shout
right
out
there.
Gold Vintage, man.
Yeah.
Shout out, you know.
Okay, so yeah, I see your style game. I mean, there's that opportunity for the Met Gala for you, man.
And that was light, man. But thank you, I appreciate that.
You do designs, or
Yeah, I actually I got some stuff coming up. I don't want to say too much, because I'm kind of a little.
You got anything?
I was gonna say definitely plug the merch.
Oh yeah, plug the merch for sure. But
you got anything we can show?
Not right now. Not right now. We're still in development and stuff, but it's gonna be a really cool summer. That's what I gotta say. And it's gonna be a lot of collaborations moving forward and a whole lot of partnerships. So I'm looking really forward to that, and I'm looking forward to share that, with the community. So.
Man, okay. Getting up on his design game. He's talking a big game, but I'm like, I need to see something.
You're gonna be wearing a big hoodie.
Yeah, we gonna need a small, a medium, and a large.
Hey man, I have to drop them off next time.
I'm still trying to sell him a hoodie, matter of fact.
I know how it go, bro.
Oh man, so obviously we played Floating earlier on, but word on the street is you have a new joint called In the Sky coming up here.
Yeah, man. So so my boy J-Dot, he's actually in Florida. I met him through I used to mess with this company Solely Laced out in LA. They redo shoes. Shout out them guys. They sell shoes and stuff. But met with the bro J Lev when I was living in LA. He plugged me in with J-Dot in Florida. So, he sent that over. We got a good relationship. And that's gonna be dropping pretty soon here. Yeah, man.
Matter of fact, I think we have a little preview to show. So
for sure.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Hey, I hope this money take the pain away. Hey, so I save it for a rainy day. Hey, I'm still here, it's amazing grace. Hey, yeah, I face my demons face to face. Hey, made me man, I ain't scared of nothing. Morgan always kept it real, I ain't with the front. If you ain't got 100 bands and you can't tell me nothing, you ain't really having it. See, nigga, quit the button.
And there it is. That's all you're getting tonight. In the Sky, man. One of our listeners wants to know what inspired In the Sky. There's a lot of emotion in there, and they like that you got versatility.
Oh, I really appreciate that. Something I pride myself on is just being able to, dibble and dabble and everything. So I appreciate that first and foremost. But yeah, so with In the Sky, man. So. Oh man, it's just a lot of losses. I lost my brother a few years back to gun violence, and then I just lost my dad to cancer a year ago. So yeah, man, like that kind of like inspired me to start opening up with my music and just challenging myself more. And that was kind of one of those pivotal tracks. When J-Dot sent that over, I definitely tapped in with that, man, and it hit on another level. So.
Our deepest condolences, man.
Oh, I appreciate it,
man.
It's all good.
The Metterlally says Big Metgala right there.
Oh man.
And someone says that's real. You can feel it. Condolences, King. Yeah, definitely, man. R.I.P. to both your brother and the other people that you've lost, man. That is a lot to take on.
One of my, another brother to me, I just had his funeral, man, the day for my birthday.
Damn.
So, R.I.P. Pre, man, forever. This just, but really, everybody looks at things like in a sad way a lot of the times. And I just look at it as like character building things, that I could pass along to my kids and my family and people that look up to me. Just when you go through it, you're able to help others, what I'm saying, that are also going through it. So, I just take it like that. It ain't no thing,
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the comments are flowing for you, man. There's a lot of love coming in for you, man. So,
yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely. Mia Morgan,
We're gonna
right
go
there.
crazy. That's my little sister.
Okay.
Shout out Maya. That's my little sister.
Let's see. Also tuning in, Keith Samuels. Also tuning in. Appreciate everyone's tuning in live to Fresh Juice right now. But yeah, man, I don't know how you've been able to, deal with all that, man. I mean, I lost my father probably 4 or 5 years ago. It was extremely rough, but that's 2 for you, man.
Yeah, man.
How do you deal?
You know how I deal?
How do you deal?
I had my daughter the day before my my dad passed, man. So
Oh, wow.
you know, it was just kind of like, to be real, man, it was like some storybook stuff. And I was just like, you know, like, I have to go through these things so, you know, my younger siblings and my daughter, and, you know, I could just, you know, be a leader. You know what I'm saying? I could choose to let that stuff impact me in a negative way, but it's pushing me towards a positive direction to be a role model. You know what I'm saying? For my family, and also, you know, kids and peers in the community that look up to me as well. So, you know, that's just how I deal, man. Just
salute to that, man.
Yeah,
Salute, yes, yes.
No, it put you in that role model role quick when you,
you
know, you really don't feel it until you feel it.
For sure. You know, you're like, oh, but you know, I take things as character building. You know, I know I'm not perfect. I know that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just striving to be, aside from an artist, I'm trying to be the best man and father I could be first and foremost. And I feel like that spills into my art.
Yes.
You know, so
yeah. I see you on that point right there, man.
Thank you.
Now we're about to get to another cut right here, and man, this is going to be a horrible transition because it's a total. Once you hear this song, you're going to be like, "Why?" But why this?
I was going to say, let's turn it up. You know,
but let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and turn it up. You know, I don't want to. We got to turn this thing in a totally different direction.
It's a perfect segue.
You know, we're lit, man. Come on now.
It definitely speaks to the versatility. Real quick, you all need to look up Crunch Time. Okay. Yeah, we're about to turn it up in a big way in this next one. It's from Young Puda. It's called Drop, and you'll notice a nice sample from Ice Cube on this little record right here. A sample on him. Production by Captain Kirk and Coolin' Dre. New record coming out of Texas. Young Puda on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. When we come back, we're going to play our favorite game show, Take Your Pick. And we want you all to get involved there on those on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. But right now, Young Puda, Drop.
I gotta go because I got me a drop top. I gotta go because I got me a drop top. I gotta go because I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the drop. If I hit the switch, I can make the drop. Real fly Murphy. Drop. If I hit the switch, I can make the.
If I hit the switch, it's going down like Mayday. Knew that she was ratchet when she said her name was Baby. She was on go like she never learned to say wait. Today was a great day, it's Friday like Day. I'm smoking like Rasta, she listen to reggae slide. I just dropped the top to the ride. Look, she ain't in the house, she outside. Look both ways before crossing my mind. But on the cool, I ain't really got the time. Would give a but it's something I can't find. That belong to you, but she told me it was mine. Had to part ways, I just hopped in the ride.
I gotta go cause I got me a drop top. I gotta go cause I got me a drop top. I gotta go cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the drop. I can make the drop. You don't pull the make the I can make the cool and dry make
Hey, after you back it up, then stop. Do it like the beat, then drop. Take it back up to the top. If you don't get the picture, then I gotta crap your eye. Kill it like the ops when I spin around your block. I'ma shoot my shot like a trap. We be linking up like the Wi-Fi. Now she got me all on her hot spot. And then I'm dipping. Gotta get back to this money, I'm on a mission. Sorry if you looking for love, I ain't the. Before you fall out on your feelings, I hit the switch, it's like
I gotta go cause I got me a drop top. I gotta go cause I got me a drop top. I gotta go cause I got me a drop top. And if I hit the switch, I can make the drop. If I hit the switch, I can make the drop. I can make the You don't pull the make the I can make the cool and dry make the You don't pull the make the I can make the cool and dry make the
How do you like that drop? What? Rainier
Yo,
Avenue.
y'all remember that Esther Dean drop a low joint?
Man.
Shout out to Texas. Shout out to Texas.
That joint goes, bro.
Rainier Avenue Radio Fresh Juice. That was Young Puda out of Texas. Production from Captain Kirk and Cool and Dre on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. It is time to play our favorite game show. We got Mikey Metgala playing with us tonight. And we're about to get you also in the comments on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch. We want you to play along. This game show was inspired by a card game called Take Your Pick, where there are two choices.
No, my bad. My man KJ said, made me drop my hot pocket with all that ass.
Oh, my
God. Hey, pick up your hot pocket, dog. KJ, man. Pick up your hot pocket, man.
Yeah, shout out to Texas. But yeah,
it's microwave safe.
We want you all to play along in the comments. So there will be two different things, and you just choose one of them. Let us know. Drop it in the comments: Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch. Of course, we'll play along. We'll do 5 of these, and here we go. You get an unlimited supply of one thing: chocolate or fruit.
I think chocolate should be used to clean tires.
What?
Chocolate should be used to clean tires?
And clean the ocean.
Oh, okay. Clean the ocean.
Oh,
chocolate.
okay. I thought you said.
I think it shouldn't be digestible. I think it's gross. I think it's inhumane. It's gross. I just hate chocolate. But I'm fruit.
I do fruit.
I just chopped up a pineapple and some melon the other day.
Okay.
You know that if I'm being healthy and I'm setting a good example, I'm gonna say fruit right now. But anyone that knows me know that'd be cap.
I was gonna say, if we flip the question a little bit, it's like, would you rather be full of fruit or full on chocolate?
Yeah, I might get full of some chocolate, man.
They're both kind of like, they're both kind of weird. You really don't want to be just full on just fruit. Feel like a water balloon or something.
You know, like,
but when you just full on chocolate, you just mad.
I'm hurt.
Yeah,
you
just feel heavier. You just gonna feel heavier and just be like,
Facebook user says chocolate gonna make you sick if you stuck on that.
I know.
Yeah. Miles says fruit though.
You're right.
Someone says like before the sunrise. Well, oh, that's on the yeah. ID always on some extra woke stuff, I think. Yeah. Or not
work stuff. He's a busy man. KJ said fruit got so many more choices for sure.
Yeah, they do. And then there's hella fruit, only a few ways.
Well, hold on, there's dark chocolate. You know, you got your caramel chocolate.
There's hella fruit.
But I'm actually going with fruit. I mean, I like chocolate, but man, just a variety of fruit. Plus, I'm going with fruit, definitely. Plus, it's healthier. So, chocolate's good, but I don't know about a lifetime supply of chocolate. That's just too much chocolate.
Right. I don't eat chocolate every day. I can eat fruit every day for sure.
I'm eating chocolate every day.
Every day. I'm not bad at it.
Someone's a little like, then again,
I'm saying
you can sell the chocolate.
I was just about to say I'm jigging chocolate.
You
all the time.
Chocolate. This person trying to be like a Boy Scout man. Selling the chocolate.
Chocolate man on the block is good.
They're gonna find chocolate.
Yo, wow,
come on.
Yeah.
Rainier Avenue Radio Fresh Juice. We're playing Take Your Pick, and you're playing along on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. And our second one for old school heads. Are you playing Tetris or Pac-Man?
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
Tetris never get old to me.
Yeah, Pac-Man.
Go with,
it's kind of. Yeah.
I gotta go with Pac-Man.
You going with Pac-Man?
Yeah, you gotta be more strategic in Pac-Man. With Tetris, you're almost always gonna lose at some point.
Tetris is hard, man.
What? Tetris is
like you're
hard.
almost guaranteed to lose at Tetris, bro. Like I've never seen a dude hop on a Tetris game and just like beat it.
What? My grandma.
That never goes down. You show me the dude.
It's just about maintaining.
You show me the dude who beats Tetris without losing, and I'll show you $100.
Thing is, Tetris isn't about beating it, man. It's more about just maintaining.
You know, it's like a. It's
got. Isn't there like a last level in Tetris?
I wouldn't know.
See, you never beat it.
I've never been there.
I'm sure there's more.
We gotta find a dude who beat Tetris.
I'm going Tetris. For sure.
Oh man, that's a tough one for me, man.
But see, Facebook user said, "Come watch me play. It's not about winning. Live and maintain."
Okay, I feel it.
Live and maintain. Real talk.
That's real.
Imran said, Mikey said, what? KJ says, Tetris, I used to be a bagger.
What they gotta do? Oh, okay. No, that's real.
Hey,
I used to bag with him. Shout out to KJ. We got
Someone says Tetris was close as F. Miles says Pac-Man. Some young guy film says Tetris.
Yeah, Tetris, right?
Yeah.
He knew what he meant.
No.
Emily says Tetris. Ellery Moore says Mikey Metgala, different. Stay tuned. If you ain't know, bro, finna blow. Uh-oh.
Thanks,
yeah.
And some good young Phils is jugging some chocolate. Okay.
Jugging
some chocolate.
No, they were talking about selling it, remember?
Yeah.
But I got the totally different opinion than ID, man. I'm picking Pac-Man because it's easier, man. Tetris is hard.
Nah, man, because Pac-Man, you gotta really run
easy,
from them.
Man.
With Pac-Man, you gotta run from them hoes. You really gotta run from them hoes, bro. And they looking at you, bro. They like, oh, left word.
Yeah. I just feel like Pac-Man gets boring after a while.
That's what Facebook users said. It's gonna get boring, stupid fast.
It's boring, stupid fast.
I can see that, yeah.
Pac-Man for Mimi Morgan right there. And I'm sorry.
No.
Man, gotta look over like
somebody posted the other day, like, you gotta be an idiot to lose at tic-tac-toe. And I was like,
I
was like, it really should just be a draw. I mean, if you're doing, you know what you're doing.
All right, here's an interesting one, man. Early Dixon's laughing though, but our third take your pick is: would you rather have a snowball fight or a water balloon fight?
Water balloon.
I got a cold story about this.
Water balloons.
Let's hear this story, and then we'll do our picks. Let's hear this story.
You know what's crazy is my mom taught me how to do this, so I'm gonna go water balloon fight because I've actually been hurt in snowball fights.
You actually been hurt. How did you get hurt in the snowball fight? Did you get bruised?
They packed that joint in the street.
Hey, look, so my mom and I had an older cousin named Preston, man, and they used to turn snowball fights into some just too crucial stuff. Like they used to do ice balls, man.
They didn't put water on them and stuff, make them ice balls.
Yes.
They made ice balls.
You got bruised up?
All in my, bro. I try to run, bro.
They painted your side.
And they buzzing me with the snowball.
Ice ball. It'd be all down.
It'd be
all down with the ice ball.
They turned into a rock.
I just went to my room for like 2 days.
Ouch.
2 days.
They just peppered you with it, huh?
Oh my God! How many bruises? How many bruises did you have on your body, man?
Bro,
brothers are the coldest.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm older now, so she can't get in trouble. I probably had a few, man. Bad, man. The boys in the hood, me, man.
Yeah.
The boys in the
hood. Early Dixon saying,
hey, somebody said I used to freeze them overnight and act like I make them in the morning
and smack my little bro.
That's why. That's dedication. That's overnight dedication, dog.
Let's see. Water balloons because it means it's hot outside. Snowballs can have rocks and some major stuff like we just mentioned.
Yeah, don't put no rocks in your ish, man.
Miles says water balloon fights. Ellery Moore says water balloon for show.
Someone gotta lose.
Someone gotta lose.
Okay.
Oh,
put that out there.
Someone saying Mikey.
See, with the water balloon fight, you can get up on the roof.
The boys on the head.
Man.
Hey.
Rest of us gotta answer the question though, man. I'm actually going with Snowball. I know there's danger involved in it, man, but
risky.
It says Eli got no drip. What about ID Patron, man? Snowball or water balloon, man?
I'm in the water fight. I'm on the rooftop. Yeah, I mean, I'm excavating, I'm scaling the landscape. Yeah, I mean, I'm all over everything. We doing water balloons all over the place.
We got
Plus,
KJ got another snowball
assets.
freezer.
Snowball fight. I used to freeze snowballs in the freezer because I didn't like.
In case I didn't like someone.
Man,
oh, he's joking though.
Our listeners are mean ass people.
That's
man.
evil.
But see, I be messed up. Bro. I feel the water balloon. With
Somebody goes into an elaborate example and just be like, just kidding.
ID's trying to answer, guys.
Yeah, I take a turkey baster and fill the water balloon with mayonnaise.
What?
Oh man.
Man, that's okay. I see you.
You always on that extra work.
What about you, Patron? Snowball or water balloon?
I'm gonna go with the water balloon fight.
Shout out to the movie Snow Day. This dude.
I gotta make sure they remember.
Still not as bad as a frozen snowball, apparently. Okay. All right. Here's one of those. Which one is worse? Which one is worse? Cleaning the toilet or the shower?
Worse?
Worse.
Come on.
Toilet's worse for sure.
For sure. There's no doubt about it.
I'm definitely gonna say toilet is worse.
But sometimes them showers, man. Facebook is saying the toilet. It's not even close. Right. Anyone who says shower nasty.
Let's go. Throw the shade.
No cap.
Throw the shade.
That's real though. Anybody who says shower, you got a nasty shower, Joe. You must be doing your number twos in the shower, B.
That one was one-sided. Toilet.
That one was too easy, man. That was.
Here's my thing, son. You can take a number one in the shower. You can't take a number two in the shower.
I hope not.
Come on, son.
I hope not.
In my Filipino home, you had to clean it all. Options? Yeah, real talk.
Hey, I remember what show it was, but he had that segment where he said, "Come on, son."
Come on, son. Yeah, that's Ed Lover, man.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you tried, huh? Yeah, okay. Here's our last take your pick, man, for tonight. Would you rather have the first word in the conversation or the last?
Dang.
The
first, can you tell?
Or the last?
I go last.
Want to have last? Yeah, I'm going with last too, man.
You ain't gonna remember the first.
That's why go last. See, look at this, man.
I'm gonna go last.
Man, everybody but ID, man. What?
Yeah, I'm going first.
You want to have the first word, okay?
Yep. Because I might even change your mind and not even feel like speaking by the time I'm done.
Set it off.
Okay, just set it off on the top and just get things moving in your direction. I feel it, yeah. Early Dixon saying last though. Let's see, Facebook user last word. All right, let's take your pick for tonight, man. 5 questions there. So we're about to take another short commercial break for Miles.
I gotta say goodbye to everybody. Unfortunately, I don't want to do that oddly and just like not be there when y'all come back and stuff. But I might as well say my goodbyes while I got a moment to.
Well, your man's asking about the ID yourself question.
Yeah,
on Facebook
Can I
user.
stop that real quick?
Yeah, they want you to come back after the break and do it.
I bet. I'll wait until the break's over.
Okay, let's do that. Then let's get this break out of the way. ID, the question coming up right after the break. So keep it locked right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station is Fresh Juice, Hip Hop, and R&B every Wednesday night, 9 to 11 p.m. Don't go nowhere, man. ID's about to stump y'all.
Yeah, it's your boy M5 Vibe at Rainier Avenue Radio. Rainier Avenue Radio with Fresh Juice. You already know how they do. Bringing the 5th to the 3rd on a major scale with D-Money, Pint Size Patron, ID yourself. So tune in and stay tuned to this freak, baby.
You probably have questions about COVID vaccines. Here are some answers about how they're being made.
How are COVID vaccines being produced faster?
Usually, vaccine testing and production are separate steps. But because of the pandemic, vaccines are being developed on parallel tracks. So both steps are happening just at the same time.
How are the vaccines being tested?
Right now, several different COVID vaccines are in testing. Each go through multiple clinical trials with up to thousands of volunteers.
How do vaccines get approved?
Not all COVID vaccine versions will make it to the final stages of testing and approval. Produced vaccines that do not pass clinical trials will be destroyed. But for those that do pass, a team of medical experts will examine test results and possible side effects. If the vaccine is effective and safe, it gets approved and gets to you. Go to covidvaccinewa.org to learn more. A message from the state of Washington.
Women Empowerment Talk Radio, your roadmap to business success. Tune in every Sunday at 3 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio.world, providing resources and sharing motivational experiences from the everyday entrepreneur. Tune in Women Empowerment Talk Radio every Sunday, 3 p.m. on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
This is your Rainier Avenue Radio.world community update on free online exercise classes. The YMCA of Pierce and Kitsap counties has launched more than 60 free online exercise classes and youth programs to support the health and well-being of the community. Classes include boot camp, yoga, weightlifting, boxing, Tai Chi, and more. Find classes at ymca360.org. No membership is needed to access these classes at ymca360.org.
Welcome to the Fitness Corner. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and you're going to get a whole total body workout on my show, starting off with a warm-up, strength training, cool down, and stretching every Friday from 11 to 12 right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Feel uneasy on your feet? Need assistance to walk? Do you use a wheelchair and want to stand more? What if you could stand stronger and feel steadier on your feet? What would this mean for your daily life and those closest to you? Join our dance-based walking program to improve balance, coordination, strength, and stamina. Wednesdays, May 18th to June 22nd at 2 p.m. at the iconic Columbia City Theater in partnership with Rainier Avenue Radio and Hugs That Empower nonprofit. Walkers, wheelchairs, and canes, welcome. If you can stand and bear weight for even just 5 seconds, come dance to walk with Tango Stride.
Yo, yo, yo. What's good, y'all? This is King Kazza from the Mad Crew. And right now, I'm vibing out to Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice, with hosts D-Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself, representing that true school hip-hop. C-Town to the worldwide. Peace.
We just the same. We just the same. My nigga, we just the same.
Crook County, 26 in Cali Barrio. East side of Woodlawn, a long way from Thousand Oaks. State's attorneys jump on niggas' head like Mario. Falling in the school of prison pipeline like dominoes. Cliff diving out the G-Wagon, yelling Geronimo. High fashion, I'ma keep swagging out all these model huffs. It's my Milano flow, vacation in Monaco. I could be moving snow, man, that be abominable. Instead of my hot boy like Juvie in 98. Set the record straight, I ain't never been signed yet. If I come from the rack, I keep it heated and radiate. Gucci shades so fly, I feel like I can aviate. RP to Nate Dogg, and again still gotta regulate. I done up my weight class, I could clash with the heavyweights. They know how I move, cause I'm tried and true. Respected, tested, etc. I didn't how about you?
We just the same. My nigga, we just the same. We just the same. My nigga, we just the same. 10 toes down, tilt, 10 toes broke. We bubbling like Mentos and Coke. I can't really manifest, hopefully more intentional with it. Usually come up flat, thinking two-dimensional. Did it ever occur that maybe we wouldn't fold? My niggas been sipping starch. We sensitive about our art. It's bigger, blacker, and bold. The figure dish like darts. As long as I stay on point, as long as I make my point. This ain't no roll of the dice. Tempo, that's understood. I need the most out of life. I need the most out of me. I get the most out my pen. They could do worse with the ink. They killing us, murder ink. The easy instinct. We wouldn't cop the Mont Blanc and take it back to the block and learn this shit with my friends. 2004 Matt LeBlanc, 2002 Chardonnay. I'm off the Pepe Le Pew. Still Kobe, we shoot the fade. Only success in my views. That's even in my review. My niggas is right behind. As quick we could be ahead. My niggas pick up your head. My niggas we just the same.
Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. You know what we do. We always keep it the same with new hip-hop and R&B on Wednesdays from 9 to 11 p.m. Hosted by myself, D-Money.
Pint-sized Patron.
And not D yourself, you're...
That was Big Gigantic, Just the Same, featuring Vic Mensa and Mick Jenkins. Brighter Future is dropping on June 10th from Big Gigantic out of Denver, man. But it is time to get stumped, man. Let's squeeze in this ID the question, man.
Yeah, before I gotta go. Hey, yo, y'all gotta like one of those DJ Clue bomb sounds.
Oh, here we go.
All right. What is the cost?
That's fire.
What is the cost of life?
Ooh, what is the
question.
cost of life? Ooh,
what's the price?
What is the price of life? Ooh, that is a stumper right there.
And I have an answer for you. Somebody might get it right before I have to give it to you, but I really want an answer from all y'all.
Chris Zapata said LOL.
Yeah, he's laughing. Okay.
Priceless.
What about that ching, ching, ching?
Is that the price of life?
He said, yo, he hit with the Fresh Prince.
What?
Is that Ellie Potato, D?
Is that your final answer? Is that your final answer?
Me?
Yo, Patron.
Don't give me these sound effects.
Death is the price of life. Okay.
Oh, death is the price of life.
Whoa.
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 What?
Okay.
Wow, that's really taking it in a totally different direction.
Right.
All right, so Patron, you got money?
Well, let's break it down. I mean, there is an actual number, like for as far as like the government is concerned. I'm sure they have like a price for each life, which is pretty big with the whole.
So you can broad spectrum now, so you can just say money.
Well, I'm just saying there is a price. Like they have numbers on it. You know what I mean? That's how they figure out the debt.
We can just say money.
That's how they figure out the debt.
You don't got to be that
I don't
specific.
think the price of life will be anything substantial, like something you can hold. I think it's
Oh, Early Dixon says failure.
Okay.
Failure is the price of life. Okay. I see where he's going. That's deep.
The price of life, man. It's just so much more about the opportunity.
I'm feeling it.
My life is priceless, man. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know, man. You know,
opportunity. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, I am loving these answers coming in. Time.
Mistakes.
Ooh, mistakes. Yes.
Yeah.
Man, our listeners got better answers than we do.
For real.
I see that.
Experiences. I like that.
Experiences. Ooh. Just something about being behind a keyboard, man. You get smarter or something.
Right.
they got time to think about it. You know?
Sitting in front of the computer, sitting behind it, man. I think I'm gonna go with opportunity, man. That's the price.
Yeah. All right.
I have to think of this one, man.
Yeah,
this
I'm
is a stumper. I mean, I just don't.
Time.
I don't think there is a price.
Two people said time. Gotta fail to know how to live how you want.
Gotta fail to know.
That's very true, though.
I see that.
That's an underrated. That's a top tier statement right there.
And Chris Zapata is saying you can't get time back. And Facebook is just give us the answer.
Give us the answer.
All right. Do you mind?
Pain, good and bad. That's the price of life.
D-Money, did you give an answer?
I'm saying I don't think life has a price, man.
Okay, so here's the price of life. Everything.
When you learn
everything y'all just mentioned and everything you didn't. That is the price of life. Because you wouldn't have an opportunity. You wouldn't have any money to pay for a funeral if you didn't even have life itself. Everything y'all said was the correct answer.
What's the meaning of life? In my lifetime.
Yo, I'm out of here, man. I love y'all, bro.
We appreciate you, ID, man.
Thanks
As always.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yeah, definitely. ID, man, always with us every Wednesday. Of course, myself, D-Money.
Pint-sized Patron.
Yeah.
Facebook user said, here he goes with the woke work.
No. Man, someone is banging on ID tonight, man.
So is audience.
Someone just, they ain't hating on ID right now.
Get off my boy.
Of course, we got Mikey Metgala here in the studio, man. And Chris be laughing on that one, definitely. By the way, if you don't know about Chris, he is a very funny comedian. We've had him on the program before.
What up, Chris?
Yeah,
What's
definitely.
poppin', Chris?
We're about to get to a new joint from Mikey here, man. You're about to tell us who you are in some bars.
Yes. You know.
When did you write this one?
The same day I wrote Floating.
Okay.
It's pretty crazy, man.
He was on one.
I made Floating. I went upstairs and I made a steak and I came down.
Dang.
And I just made that song.
Dang.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Steak and you knocked out both of these cuts?
Pretty cracking, yeah.
Man.
See, I like to be a little hungry when I record, but I think I would get just as good an effect if I ate a whole steak. You know what I mean?
That one had me talking about who I was, man.
Someone says player lifestyle. This the one.
Hey, is a dude feeling himself the day they make a steak for himself? Like it is a one up on the day though.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I put the steak together.
I'm feeling good.
Yeah. Knock out some cuts. That if Gemaine was still here, that's that Seattle weed.
You know?
It'd be like that.
Nice little Zimmy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a great time.
You get high and make a steak for yourself.
I'm smoking while I'm making the steak.
That is the move.
Hey,
Shout out to that.
Chris says steak is the price of life.
For sure. Hey.
Steaks ain't cheap neither. Get you a tomahawk.
Blunt and a steak, big dog activity.
Right. No, that's a day right there. That's like a solid self date right there.
Yeah, man, self-care Sundays.
Smoke and make a steak for yourself.
And then bang out some cuts in the studio.
Right.
Hey, man.
I love it.
That's a man's self-care day.
Just creating, man. Creating all
Let's
day.
run it, though. Who I Am by Mikey Metgala. Let's roll. Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. We're live until 11, y'all, so keep with us.
You wanna make me a man, you gotta come with a plan, cause I'm not just a fan. Girl, I am who I am, I am who I am. Wanna make me a man, you gotta come with a plan, cause I'm not just a fan. I am who I am, baby, I am who I am, I am who I am. Hey, this shit for real, this ain't no scam, baby. This shit for real, this who I am, baby. Mixed signals, yeah, it's hard to understand lately. Can't lie, this shit's getting kinda crazy. And we can't keep it low-key, cause all these bitches know me. I swear the game OD. Hey, you could've sworn we can coach me, they gon' see us out. You gon' get some clout. These niggas, they done got my name up in their mouth. You got it getting stressed out, rolling on my styles. All these ups and downs, baby, tell me what is down. You wanna make me a man and then make me a friend. I swear this shit is pretend. I wish this shit would just end, cause every time that you call, I be over in 10. But every time that I call, you be out with your friends. Out with your friends, baby. Yeah, I wish it would end, baby. Gotta come on a plan, baby. You wanna make me a man, you gotta come with a plan, cause I'm not just a fan. Girl, I am who I am, I am who I am. Wanna make me a man, you gotta come with a plan, cause I'm not just a fan. I am who I am, baby. I am who I am, I am who I am. You wanna make me a man and then make me a friend. I swear this shit is pretend. I wish this would just end, cause every time that you call, I be over in 10. But every time that I call, you be out with your friends.
Mikey Metgala, Who I Am.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yo, yes.
Yeah.
I am who I am.
Listeners be coming in right here. This ride got me speeding on the freeway.
Slow down.
Slow down. This got flavors like Baskin Robbins. I'm trying to hear a full project.
Oh, that's
Early
the bar.
says gas.
Right? Definitely appreciate the creativity, man. I mean, you came at us with 2 different flows right there. You know
I
what I'm saying?
appreciate that for real. Thank you.
But KJ Grant taking the night, man, high as hell, making chicken on a barbecue at 6 a.m. makes you feel incredible.
Oh, yeah. He's on astronomical
Sorry, up
vibes.
at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
6 a.m.
Ooh, I got a flight at 6 a.m. Like, I might miss it, man.
Josiah Will saying
more,
real
yeah.
fire. KJ Grant saying want some more. And in Facebook, Seattle weed.
June 11th, Seattle
right.
weed, man.
Around here, we blow trees
every day.
So yeah, it sounds like the people online want to know: is there some type of project involved with
There
these two guns?
is, there is, and I'll take the time right now to
Take
kind of
it,
announce it to the community. and
Let's do this proper.
June 11th.
Boom.
June 11th.
That's coming up. That's right around the corner.
Right around the corner.
That means it's ready.
It's ready to go.
Okay.
It's been ready to go. It's just life had happened, and
Of course.
I had, to take some time, and get right with what I wanted to do and put my best foot forward, man. So, June 11th is the day, and I'm just ready to take this step, and I'm just ready for people to actually hear this because, a lot of people hear snippets and things, and they're just like, come on, bro. Come on.
You teasing them,
So
man.
it's
You
like
teasing
finally,
them.
like I'm like, yeah, here you go. Here's my first, full length, out the gate. It's pretty good, man. So.
Man, first project, man. I would say, keep pushing it though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because what happened with me is like I would get done with a project, put it out, and then just start working on new stuff, and just completely really not care what goes on with the other stuff.
You got to push it after it's out.
Keep pushing it, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Well, what's it called though?
It's gonna be called Cutting My Ties.
Cutting Your Ties.
Yeah, thank you.
Saving the date. Someone's saving the date right there. June 11th.
Oh yeah, thank you. Tap in.
Man, KJ is just on something else tonight. That's what happens when you smoke after a decade.
Chris, man, holla at me if you back smoking. No, he stopped. If that's my man, he stopped smoking for a while. But if he's back, man, holla at me.
Someone wants you back on the show. They said you got to come back for an interview when it's with more cuts.
Oh, I'm so
man,
ready.
you got some super fans tonight, Mikey.
Man,
sure.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm
giving it
loving
up.
this, man. I'm so appreciative for first and foremost for my bro.
Yeah,
Mambo right here, man. Really get me in touch with you guys, and then also, you guys have me on here. Like this is a blessing, man. This is just another step. Won't forget where I come from, no matter what.
You definitely got the most fans of someone who's just about to drop his first album.
That's pretty lit.
Not many people can say that. They don't get the fans until they drop the album.
And it's a big deal because you only get one first,
right?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's all love. I'm fans of my fans. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, whenever I can tap into what they're doing and whatever I can, look back. I'm not too Hollywood for that. So, I'm always looking, be fans of the people that are fans of me.
Yeah, you can get your fans and my fans, and we can be
Friends,
fans.
yeah. yeah.
Flip.
Come on.
Gratitude is the highest frequency. Yes, I agree with that. Do this every weekend. Okay. Respect.
Internship.
Maybe you should, maybe you should just keep that up. Cook a steak and then knock a couple cuts out.
That's the new routine, man.
I'm mad at that.
That's the roll out of bed, man. Make me some oatmeal or something and get to it, man.
Josiah Wu, never too Hollywood, real ish. Yeah, definitely.
For real, man.
But he's gonna be on Metgala someday.
Yeah, but I'm
speak that into existence.
I'm gonna be at Metgala. I'm gonna be, but I'm gonna be with my boys. I'm gonna be with my, whoever want to be with me. As long as that's the thing, it's always about, the family and just about, the people in the community. Because like without, me growing up from, all the way from Kent to all the way to Everett, man, there's just been a lot of people that have touched my life. I wouldn't be the man that I am or the artist I am today. So, it's always
shout out
about
to Kent,
that.
man.
Yeah,
K-Town, man.
K-Town.
The Showware Arena.
The Showware Center, yes. Yes, they do call it K-Town Facebook.
They call it that? I've never heard it called
that. That was my first time.
Hey, I graduated from Kent Ridge, man. We call
Really?
it K-Town.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
I was supposed to go to Kent Ridge.
Oh man, KR, man.
That's
Where'd you
crazy.
go?
I went
You
to
said never.
I went to Shorecrest and I went to Linwood High School.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how were you supposed to go to Kent? That's in Kent.
Because I went to Northwood Middle School.
Oh, that's where I went.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we're lit, bro. We're the Jags for life. Man.
Jags
for
man.
life. Man. Yes, sir.
Okay, alumni. It's alumni day.
Alumni night.
It's alumni night, man.
What's up?
North End.
I mean, where'd you go, Patron? What was your school?
I'm from Lacey, man. I went to River Ridge.
River Ridge.
And Nate Jackson went to River Ridge.
Oh, did he?
Okay.
That owns the comedy club.
Did you go to school with Nate Jackson?
No, he actually because it was a pretty recent. It was pretty rather new high school.
Yeah.
I think he was like in the actual first
Oh, wow.
freshman through senior. You know what I mean? The first freshman through senior.
That's fine.
Yeah, 4.
I
But no, I'm on class of 06, man.
Okay.
Orphan.
I'm class of 13. I went to the new Linwood and then I transferred over to Shorecrest.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Macklemore and Ryan Lewis went to Shorecrest.
Did they? They went to Shorecrest?
I believe so.
Wow, I didn't know that.
I'm pretty sure Ryan Lewis went there. One of them guys.
I don't know if I can fact check that or not. I don't if it'd be on Wikipedia
Some.
page or something.
That's what you should tell us.
No, they got some musicians sliding through here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know, Seattle's a good spot for hometown talent, man. There's a lot of people you don't know that made it big that started in Seattle.
Soul and OG Mambo went there too.
At Shorecrest
Yes,
High
they
School,
did.
man. What are they making
Real
in the
ones.
lunches of Shorecrest High School?
Hey, you know, it's that off-campus lunch, man.
Off-campus lunch. Is that what you flexing with?
we be linking up. We don't get into it.
I feel you. That is a flex. You eating in school.
It's a vibe, man.
It's a different vibe in there. We definitely had an off-campus lunch at River Ridge. I wouldn't come back.
Bro, there was a few times we was missing 4th period, man.
What?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually weren't even allowed to get off-campus lunch at KR until senior year.
Dang.
Yeah,
sucks,
during
man.
junior we were stuck inside.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Then they granted, what'd you do? Hit a Taco Bell? Just get...
Yeah.
There's always some trash.
There was literally a
It's
Jack,
like
there was
Jack
a
in the
Jack in the
Box.
Box right next to the school.
Safeway,
Yeah.
by
Gotta
the
be the Jack.
Safeway and all that. Yeah.
Nah, but Jack hold it down.
You might be able to get some teriyaki or something too over there.
Get some Jack in the Crack.
Some pho or something. You know.
Oh my God, I think we're almost out of time, man.
Oh man.
So it's been dope chopping it up with you, Mikey.
Thank
Hell of a
you.
show.
Anything you want to say to the people, all your fans here before you bounce?
All my fans, you know what I'm saying? Just keep, living and inspiring yourselves, and keep chasing your own dreams too.
Where the
Thank
ladies at?
thank you.
I wasn't expecting that.
I
was gonna say shout out to Safeway Deli because they hold it down with the
Bro.
bikinis and the JoJo's.
Safeway
He
Deli
took it
gets
somewhere.
sick.
He said that's where the
Safeway.
ladies at.
I mean, he was literal on the JoJo.
That's funny. My lady worked at the Safeway. Hey, I took my lady to an interview right at the Safeway, and my brother came with us, and he got a job too at the deli.
Okay. I see you.
We kind of cut you off.
Oh,
on
yeah,
final
yeah.
words, man.
But we're good, man.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
good? Okay.
Hey, look, but just keep it going. Everybody keep following, doing what you want to do. Keep that first. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
Appreciate the energy, man.
Thank-
For sure.
Hey,
It's been fun.
appreciate you guys. Thank you to
Yeah.
my boy Mambo. First and foremost,
Yeah,
and
he's in the back. Yeah,
you
he's
know
in
what I'm
the
saying?
team, yeah.
And yeah, man, we're out here. Let's go.
All right. Let's look forward to next week, man. We got a couple of guests on the 18th coming at you. We have a comedian named of Bo Blast will be coming through. And from Ontario, Mikey O'Brien. So tune in next week on Fresh Juice on the 18th, 9 to 11 p.m. It'll be our 606th show, man. So, woo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that.
Yeah. Shantae Mosley. So I'm a singer-songwriter. Oh, good for you. Yeah, definitely.
Appreciate you tuning in.
Miles Salvador,
Okay.
all the best to you, Mikey.
Thank you.
Facebook, you. Yes, I did. Patron.
So that's where the ladies was at. Safeway Deli. Okay.
Our guest Bo will also be doing he'll be hosting a comedy event this weekend. Bo Blast. You can tune in for that. Laugh Therapy presents Slink Johnson, hosted by Bo Blast this tomorrow. And you go check that out right there. I don't see where it's at.
They wilding in the comments. Yo,
yeah.
Hey, you gotta relax.
Looking for
Look
hot
forward
people.
to the next show. Early Dixon. I need a steak. Okay.
Looking for hot people. I mean,
keep
came to the right place.
I get hot-ish. Okay. They don't want us to go.
Okay,
Man. They don't want us
let's
to go. But anyway, next week, check out Bo Blast live on Fresh Juice.
Yeah.
Rainier Avenue Radio, 9 to 11 p.m. Also, like I said, we'll also have Mikey O'Brien from Ontario up there in Canada. So tune in for that. But as always, tonight's juice was some
kombucha.
Kombucha, just peachy, brewed doctor. It's okay. I'm not going to say it was bomb.
So just sell it right off the rip.
It was fire.
Patron decided to spit it out at the beginning of the show.
Spit it out. That's what it tastes like. It's been
Out.
drinking already.
We're just not kombucha fans, apparently. But
Nah, I like my drinks
Mikey liked it.
unfermented.
Mikey liked it. You know, if Mikey likes it, you can sell it.
You already know.
Hey, somebody will. Yeah, I'm glad somebody enjoyed it for real.
Oh, Bo Blast's show is tomorrow at Nick Jackson's Super Funny Comedy Club.
Just set
Thank
it
you,
off.
Chris. Thank you, Chris.
Kill the show, bro.
And yeah, home team. Yeah, Mikey getting an endorsement deal. He'd be planning. I feel it.
Yeah.
Hey.
All right, we got to roll, y'all. Thank you all for tuning in.
Hit
for our
them.
edition
You got
of-
the numbers. They throwing numbers out in the chat.
Oh, wow. So
It's live.
Oh,
It's live.
okay, your
that's
number,
how we're rocking.
just put your number on the screen.
Hit them up. Send them a text.
June 11th,
Mikey.
new album from Mikey. My 5-year-old grandson loves kombucha. Go get a steak, a blunt, and a hand. What hands off?
Y'all still getting hand jobs?
Whoa.
Hands off me.
Okay. Yeah,
We have to get off the air, but these comments keep
Bye.
They're wilding in here, man. You gotta relax.
I
Get
got
out of control. Gotta get through these real quick. Archives with past editions of the show is all caught up. Mixcloud.com/Fresh Juice Podcast, including our past editions with Mambo Fresh. You should definitely check out those. Mixcloud.com/Fresh Juice Podcast. Follow us IG and Twitter, Fresh Juice Media. We'd like to tweet the playlist on Twitter. And also there are videos, clips from the show that are posted on ID, including IG with also pics with our guests. And a Spotify playlist, go download that. Fresh Juice Mix 2022, all the music from tonight. Facebook group, go find that. We'll play it on there, facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media. Thank you all for tuning in. Keep sipping that fresh juice, and peace and bless.
Yeah.